If you're a heat and air conditioning technician or even a salesperson, how do you deal with self-doubt in the sales process, and why does it matter? This is a super important question. I'm Scott Sylvan Bell, coming to you live for HVAC Technician Sales Secrets in Haleiwa, Oahu, on a perfect day to talk about sales and a perfect day to talk about you. Okay, so here is what you need to know, and it's 100% legit. I've lived through this. I'll live through it again. I'll have to deal with it. And there's going to be times where you question your skills, your talents, and your capabilities, okay? And it could be self-induced, and it could be induced by others. And this is why this becomes such an important aspect of sales for you, is there is a mental toughness in sales that you really have to live up to. There's a mental ability for you to go out there and close deals. And sometimes negative feelings, negative emotions, negative thoughts sneak into your head, and you have to shut them down. And the faster that you can do this, the easier it is for you to get back on board and close more deals and walk out of sales sabotage. And so let's just say that you meet with a buyer, you meet with a client, and they are a jerk face. That's a technical term, right? That's a technical term. And so if you're questioning your skills, your talents, and your capabilities, this is one of the reasons why you need to have an awesomeness swipe file. This is a reason why you should keep track of what you do good in life. And it allows for you to say, hey, look, not everything is going wrong. There becomes a point with all of us, including me, that when things start going wrong, it becomes universal, right? And this happens with salespeople. This happens with entrepreneurs. You lose a couple of sales and you're like, okay, I've lost some sales. Maybe I'm not so good at this. And then you lose a couple more sales and you're like, well, I'm not so good at sales, and maybe I'm not good at this. Maybe I'm not cut out for this, and I don't think my dog likes me. And then you lose a couple more sales and you're like, well, maybe I'm not so good at this. Maybe my dog doesn't like me. Maybe my significant other doesn't like me either. And then so you start having all these negative thoughts about like, there's wrong things wrong with me, right? Professional athletes go through this when they miss sales slumps, when they miss catches, when they miss at-bats, when they miss hockey movements, right? And it's not anything different than salespeople. And so you got to have somebody who comes to you and goes, hey, look, I love you. You're an amazing person. Keep going. You got this. Yep. Kind of sells woo-woo. It's cool. You're going to be all right. And this right here is why you should join my email publication. I'll give you the goods, not in the Facebook group, not in the YouTube channel, which means private coaching, private training, discounted coaching, or discounted training. So you really do need to defend what's going on in your head. And so there is a couple of things that you can do, right? One is listen to like classical music or listen to good things, listen to some stand-up comedy. Have people say, hey, like, these are the reasons that I like you. These are the cool things that I found about you. These are the awesome things, because here's what's going to happen is your brain's going to start searching for everything that goes wrong. My wife doesn't like me. My husband doesn't like me. My dog doesn't like me. My kids don't like me. My neighbors hate me. You know, the delivery driver at the office doesn't like me. The donut guy at the shop doesn't like me. And then it starts becoming universal, and everything goes through the negativity filter and everything goes through a problem. So you really got to catch this before it happens. You really want to make sure that you're doing this. And where this becomes super, super, super importante is at the beginning of a week, the beginning of a month, and the beginning of a quarter, or the beginning of a year. So you can go into an artificial sales slump just by having a negative emotion on a Monday. You can go into an artificial sales slump and then push it into a real one by having a negative feeling at the beginning of a month. You can go into a super sales slump at the beginning of the year when you start going, good, thank goodness this last year is over, right? You can create a lot of problems for yourself. This is 100% woo-woo sales advice, right? Woo-woo sales advice with Scott from Haleiwa, Oahu. I want to let you know that if this is you right now, you are an amazing salesperson, you're doing the right things, you're checking out video, you're looking for content, you're looking for reasons why I stay above. Start chanting to yourself, I'm amazing, I'm good at what I do. I'm amazing, I'm good at what I do. I'm amazing, I'm good at what I do. You, my friend, are amazing and you're good at what you do. You got one of three things to do from here, just one of three. Find the subscribe button, click on it, and every time I send out a video, you'll get an update. 2, hit follow. 3, share this video with friends. So here's what I'm going to do. It's about to be sunset over at Kano Point. I'm going to grab you some video. Give me a second.